Hello. Um, I'm going to present a presentation of the short story Kill the White Bastard, where I will touch the issues of the setting, and a characterization of the characters in the story. Yeah. Setting. The short story Kill the White Bastard is kind of split up in two parts. The real action and a personal story, and because the story fills so much of the the plot of this short story, I would like to both characterize the setting and the characters in both the real setting and in the personal story in the plot. So the real setting feels so little in this short story because it is mainly a conversation, so it's almost untold, but it seems like it takes place at some kind of a a get together place, like a party or something like that. Uh, but I can see that by the way the story starts off by one of them asking the other, so you are Mark's brother. You don't look much alike, and we hereby already know that they do not know each other that well. And the time and the plot could be anywhere between now and the last 10 years because they smoke publicly and they look after a non-smoking area sign, which is not something you would look after for 20 years ago, because back then it was perfectly normal to just smoke anywhere. The place in the told personal story in the plot is firstly at a white neighborhood because he tells that the black people do not come around much in that area, and then the story takes place in a car and finishes in a black neighborhood, a ghetto, where he gets beaten up by a lot of black people. And this personal story takes place anywhere between a week to a month after the real setting, the real plot. Because the one who tells the story got beat up and went to the hospital. And yeah, anyway, He describes it as a very long time. Oops. Yeah, characterization. In this story, I will discuss three single characters: uh, Brian Douglas and Mike Chambers, and then the black girl in the personal story. Whoops. Yeah. Uh, Brian Douglas, he is the first person in the story. Uh, oh, I can see I missed some pictures here. Well, anyway, he's the first person in the story because he is the one telling the story. We hear his feelings and his thoughts, but although he is the first person in the story, he's not the major character. Actually, he could be described as a minor character because he's not especially important to the plot. Actually, uh, he is humble because he describes his brother as a better looking, and he describes himself as big and husky with brown hair and eyes. He is also outgoing and nice because he thinks that Mike Chambers, the one he talks to and have a conversation with, must be missing a talk to someone after the long visit at the hospital. And then we reach Mike Chambers. He is the one telling the story, the personal story, which fills the most of the plot, which is yeah, as I said, which pretty much fills out the entire plot. So he must be the major character because Yeah, also because the story is all about him and a situation he was in some time ago. So he's pretty much the most important character to the plot. He seems normal, but he is described as one who looks just just one who just survived a car wreck, but he only got beat up, as he is saying. And he's very nice to other people, especially women, as he says in his story. And he's not racist at all, as we could see how he actually kind of almost got in a fight with his friends just to survive, just to save this black girl, black skinned girl. And then we reach the black girl, who in Mike Chambers' story is after Mike Chambers taste a beautiful black woman with beautiful eyes. She seems afraid of white people as she, in the whole drive home back to her place, thinks and is afraid of Mike is going to do something to her, except for in the end, at last, where she thanks him for the ride home. But then the mysterious thing happens where she tells her black friends to kill him. But I think it is because they have all been exposed to some serious racism all their lives, and she is afraid that they will think friends will think that she certainly likes white people. So she just decides to stay safe. And yeah, actually, this is also kind of racism. So yeah, she's kind of a racist, as her group of friends also is. Yeah, thank you for that. As you can see, the presentation is a little bit messed up, but I only saw that now. Uh, uh, but it's because my file broke down, and then I just opened up PowerPoint again, and then I can see just now that some pictures are missing, and also some extras and stuff like that. But yeah, anyway, that was it. Thank you, and I will see you, Eva.